Group. Hello on YouTube. This is John and Stephen with Inspired by Invideo. Hello, John.
Hello, Stephen.
Brilliant. Okay, how are you today?
Okay, not that much different from where we were broadcasting a few hours ago.
Well, I asked you then as well. I'm just checking. Right.
Oh,
Okay. Now the point about this show is that John's instructional video. We'll play that shortly. John will explain what it's about. But we would like to play your videos. And I'm sure John will reinforce this at the end of this 30-minute broadcast. You spend a lot of time creating videos, and we'd like to show them to the world because we're not just live in the Invideo group, we're actually live on YouTube as well. So, and we're also live, or the recording is on John's channel after this. Now, all you need to do is to give us the URL of your YouTube Invideo video. I actually said that right. And we will play it in our show. If you post it today, then we shall play it in next week's show. That's the simplest thing to do. John, it's over to you. What are you talking about this week?
well, this week I'm answering questions and queries that have been, can't get my voice together today, that have been posted in the group over the last 10 days or so. So people have said, I can't get this to work. How do you do this, etc. So here it is.
And we're going to put that video full screen. And I'm going to switch John's microphone off and then my microphone off and press play.
Video show. Here you can learn about how to use Invideo, ask questions,
This is unusual. We're going to come back on screen. I'm going to stop the video playing and see if everybody can actually hear us. We've had mention that from Chris and from Corinda that things are not as they should be, John. How does it look on your side?
Well, I'm only viewing it in the Be Live, so I don't know. Let's open it up on Facebook.
Okay. So we're testing. If you can see and hear John and I, then could you please just... How does it look on...
Open it up on Facebook.
Right. So if I continue the video playing, right, and Melody says she can hear it fine. We have a little mystery. Okay.
Corinda says in there he can hear it fine.
You can hear us fine, yeah. It was the video that was the problem. Okay. Well, let's hide us again. Right, and Melody says she can hear it fine. And you switch off the tab, John. Because I can hear myself from 20 seconds ago. Thanks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off again. And Melody, if the video is playing normally, can you just let us know?
We're going to put in this. Well, this going to put an image. And let's just take even a standard picture and add that, and so we can drop that onto there, so you can see that we've got a wheat field. And yes, you can actually overlap them.
Right, we're back again. It's a good job it's only a short video. Melody's saying the only thing she's got on the video is a spinning wheel. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. In the studio, so.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the video entirely, get rid of it. Okay, and because you've never seen any of it, I'm going to bring in the video again by copying John's link in Messenger. And we'll bring it in afresh. Okay, so I've got the URL again. And I'm going to stop that and come back into the studio. And I'm going to paste the YouTube link in the studio. Hopefully, no, perhaps not. This is live video. This is the beauty of it. Right, okay. And I'm going to bring the video up on screen. Okay. And I'm going to hide the messages. Okay, from the beginning, here is John's video. Take 2. Okay, so I'm going to put the video full screen. I'm going to switch John's mic off and my mic.
Video show. Here you can learn about how to use Invideo, ask questions and show off your videos. Stephen Healey is a content creator and facilitator for Be Live TV. I'm John Upton and I'm a video creator and general marketer for an agency based in the UK called Think and Do. Well, the weather here today is pretty dreary and overcast, but hopefully this show will bring to you a little bit of sunshine. Today we're going to concentrate on questions recently asked in the group. Johnny asks in the group how he can see the whole of his video before he goes to the download and share, and it's actually quite easy. You can just keep moving to the left to your scene, take it to the beginning and play all from Seeker. And it's as simple as that. Our next question is, can you put a video inside a mask so that the video has a different shape from normal? So we're going to do just that.
First thing I'm going to do is change my canvas colour. And I'm just simply going to put a white background so that we can see everything that's going on. You see, I've already put my logo up. One of the things I do like about this new add a logo is that, of course, I can have a collection of logos, so I can put the logos for all my different clients in there. Okay, let's get back to what we should be doing. We're talking about masks. You need to click the more, and here is masks. Now we want to put a video in a mask, so we probably want an oblong sort of shape of there, but just to run through, you can see there are masks in just about every shape you could want, and you can put images or video in every one of the masks. So let's find a bit of an oblong shape. That looks like a bit of an oblong shape, so let's put that onto there, and you can see that it's cut out from an oblong. Let's pull it down a bit there, put it a little bit there, and then let's put it in the center. And I'm going to move it up just a little bit, and I'm going to do the fine movements using the arrow keys on the keyboard. So now we've got a mask. I guess the next thing we need is a video. And there's loads and loads of videos on here. Shall we pick something straightforward? Gosh, find something quite simple. How about a man using his phone and driving, or something of that nature? So let's add him on. Reminds me that I actually have to drop him on. So he's on there, and I can trim it to fit the scene. Okay, so let's do done. And here we've got a man. I think he's actually demonstrating automated driving. So he's on there. There appears to be a little bit of a barcode or something on there as well. But we've dropped him in there. It's been shaped like there. And now we can either drag our seeker to the beginning of the scene and press here, or if our seeker doesn't want to move, if our seeker is within there and we've only got one scene, let's just hit play scene from start. Yes, I think he's demonstrating automated driving. I thought he had a mobile phone in his hand when I saw the little bit. So that's how easy it is to put a video in a mask.
The next question is, can I have more than one mask on a scene? Well, yes, you can. So let's do that too.
Okay, well, we've already got one mask, so let's resize that. Put that up there, and let's go back to masks. And let's add something different. Let's add a cross. Okay, so what are we going to put in this cross? Well, this time we're going to put an image. So there, and let's just take even a standard picture and add that, and so we can drop that onto there. So you can see that we've got a wheat field. And yes, you can actually overlap them. Let's add another mask. Let's add a heart. Let's move that to there. Let's make that a little bit, make that a little bit smaller. Drag it down to there. And this time we're going to stick an image in as well. And let's stick the picture of the lady in the middle. Okay, so you get the idea that you can have multiple things and they can actually overlap if you want. So we could have her overlapping there. We'll put her back where she was, and let's play the scene. Okay, so we've now got our scene, and of course we can animate that scene with each of the masks. So the masks themselves can be animated, and you can just simply do that by clicking on it, go to the advanced timeline, and over here on the left in the new version you can select your in and outs. Okay, I'm not going to mess around even with those. You all know how to play with those.
The next question is, how can I highlight a word and change its colour when it's highlighted? And can I do more than one word?
Okay, so now we're going to choose a word and highlight it. So let's click in so that we're in the word we want, then double click on the word and we get the highlight box. And you'll see it's defaulted here to a grey. So now we want to change the colour of that highlight. We go to text colour and you'll see we've got an additional box which is the highlight colour. And now we can change the colour of the highlight. So we could have a nice bright green, a purple, whatever we like. I quite like there. So that's how you highlight a word. And of course it's just as easy. Let's undo it and make our sentence all one colour. It's just as easy to click in and choose a whole group of words and do exactly the same. And again, we'll just quickly go to the highlight colour and change them to purple. And so that's highlighting a word or a group of words. And yes, I could have done highlighting and separately done colour. You can have multiple highlights in a single scene or single phrase even.
The next query is about how do I change the music and how do I give it a fade in and change the length of the fade out. So let's have a go.
Okay, so now we're going to look at changing the music and fading in and fading out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the length of the scene, and I'm just going to double it to 10 seconds. Okay, so currently we've got Mr. Princeton and we want different music. So let's get to the music, and you can see we've got genres, moods, SFX and miscellaneous. Normally I go for rock, but let's be a bit cooler today and let's go for some jazz. Okay, so in music you've got all sorts of different things, but there are two key parts to the music. This first one this first one allows you to listen to the music. Yeah, not really me. Let's look at Come Dine With Me. Okay, that looks all right. And here we've got 3 dots. Now, if you don't have any music already, you'll get a plus sign. But the 3 dots allow us to replace the music, add it before the current track, and add it after the current track. So we're going to replace the music. Get a little squiggle bit. Yes. And the music selected was added. And it's cropped itself to fit the scene. Now, if we had multiple scenes, it will crop to fit all of the scenes when it adds the music. So if we click on the edit and we go to volume and fade, you'll see that the volume set to 100% and the fade in is set to no seconds and the fade out is set to 2 seconds. So you can go 1 second, 2, 3, 4 or 5 seconds. That's the maximum fade out and fade in. So let's crop it down to 3 seconds. So we have changed the fade out, and let's make the fade in 2 seconds. So that's 5 seconds of our 10-second video will be fades. And let's give it a play. So again, we can either move the seeker to the front, or we can play scene from start, because we've only got one scene and we're in that scene. So I think you could hear that fade in and the fade out. Let's just look at them one more time. Edit, volume and fade. And what we'll do this time, 1 second, I meant to put that to 2. Let's make them both 3 seconds. So we'll only end up with 4 seconds at full volume. Okay, so let's play the scene. And I think that shows you how to manage the music. That's replacing the tune that you've already got selected and adjusting the fading in and fading out. I sometimes think people must think I work for Invideo. I'm just an Invideo fiend. I keep getting emails asking me how I can get the AppSumo Invideo deal. Well, the answer is you can't. It's sold out, and I genuinely believe it won't be coming back. And I also say to you, get on the real thing, because the AppSumo was so limited anyway. So A, I don't work for Invideo. B, you can't have the AppSumo deal. It's gone. I've seen a bit of discussion in the group about, is it worth using the support button? This is the support button down here. If you click on it, you'll get the ability to then choose whether you want video editing, offers, or free live product webinar. In other words, a webinar about how to use things. I can tell you that if you start a chat about video editing, which is the support team, you will get amazing support. And it doesn't matter what hour of the day it is, you will get support. And at worst, you will only wait a few minutes for someone to come back to you. And the help will be fantastic. Occasionally, you're going to ask them something they can't answer, but they will pass that forward to the development team. And I can assure you that I've had the development team contact me directly when I've had a query, and we've had an online session where I've demonstrated the issue, they've watched, and then they put me right. So let me assure you, Invideo support online is absolutely brilliant.
Hope you found this useful. Steve and I will be back next week, same time, same place. Stay safe out there and enjoy yourself. Goodbye.
You're going to ask them something they can't answer, but they will pass that forward to the development team.
I could hear myself in the background then. Right, okay. I'm going to assume, and you should never assume, but I'm going to, that the video is actually finished.
It would be right. So
Are we good?
show you
I'm
still being online.
Well, it'd be 20-second delay.
Brilliant. Hope you found this useful. Steve and I will be back next week, same time, same place. Stay safe.
Trying to control everything. I can't hear you. Trying to control everything from the live doesn't work.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. We were only saying support's good. And if you read the comments, you'll see everybody's agreeing.
Yeah, comment from Melody. Definitely use that support button. Not only does it help you, it also helps developers know where users are requesting. And over to Chris, who's saying, sure, the support is excellent. Oh, got tons of comments. Everybody's been waiting till after the video. Dang, I almost clicked away, lol. Yeah. And lost John's sound. It was my fault. He was playing the video from 20 seconds ago, and trying to talk against that was a problem. And Jose, nice to see you again, Jose. And over to Chris. And everything is fine now. Good. Okay, and a final comment before we come back. Well, thank you very much, says Jose. And John, do you want to reply to that?
It's a pleasure to help. That's what we're here for.
Right. Now, the other day I did a broadcast which was entitled 5 Common Mistakes to Avoid in Your Live Stream. I think we found a 6th today. So I'd like to say a personal thank you to Melody, Corinda, and Chris for actually helping us through that. I mean, this is the joy or not of live video. Occasionally things will go wrong. All I did was to retake the link and start the video from the beginning again. And we finally got through it. That's life. That's live, we should say. Okay. If you do catch the video, it's got some helpful information for everybody about live video. So I'll hide that. And it's back to the two of us now. Okay. Well, thank you for...
We thought we were going to be short, but now we've run over.
Well, yeah, that was obviously you allowed time for any problems that occurred, and we're sort of 6-7 minutes into the video. I checked out; he was just going round and round in circles.
Doing the downside of going live if you just don't know whether it's getting there or not. Anyway, all's well that ends well.
True.
And it's ended well.
Yep. So thank you to everybody who's watched live. If you're watching on the replay, you've watched the end, you're awesome. Thank you very much. And John, it's over to you.
Now, I'd like to let go of a little secret here. Stephen's got a new show on Friday afternoons, UK time. Come and watch him play his favourite tunes. So nip over to Stephen's Facebook page and follow the link. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. See you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Be back next week. I'm going to